Alright, hey guys, my name's Manuel.
And my name's Anish.
And we're here to tell you about our project, our MP7. This is our game. We had a game website, and Anish is going to tell you about it.
Alright, so basically if you go to this URL, you can basically get to this website. Now this website has two main tabs, the About Us tab and the Game tab. Now on this main screen right here, there's a game and how to play. If you first go to the About Us tag, alright, so you can basically look through, go see all of our names, all the contributors of this website. If you have any more questions, you can email us, but here's the About Us. But more importantly is the game. And so if you go to the Game tab, which will take you to this new window right here, you can actually click here to play. Now, the main gist of this game is that a circle will pop up randomly. You click on the circle, and every time you click on it, the circle will start to shrink. And the objective is to basically click on the circle as many times as possible before it shrinks. And the difficulty about this game is that it starts to shrink faster and faster every time you click on the circle, eventually to the point where it will get extremely hard. So after you end the game, you'll have your score, which will show you the number of clicks. Now, the code behind it is also shown here. So this HTML is basically the index HTML, goes over what we wrote, and the CSS page is how we styled it. Now, we mainly used Grid. Now, Grid was really helpful in which we could format the individual aspects of this website, make it extremely organized, and we could play around with the individual features. But now Manuel is going to go over the game and the HTML and the JavaScript behind it.
Yeah, so we coded this game using JavaScript. The HTML and CSS for this page is pretty simple. It's all just about a circle and styling for the circle, which, obviously to make a circle you use border radius, right? And JavaScript is where the magic happens, of course. We got the document and picked out the circle, had all our variables to make this work. We have two main functions that are the most important here. We have the position circle and the shrink circle. Position circle puts the circle somewhere randomly on the screen. It takes the coordinate, or it takes the width of the window, the inner window, and finds a random coordinate for it. And then it'll go ahead and run through, and it'll run this do while loop, which will set the it'll run this function called set_interval, which will run shrink circle every 100th of a second. Shrink circle is the other function. It go ahead and it shrinks the circle by 1 pixel times a logarithmic click count divided by 1,000. It's really just trying to make it as easy as possible for people to play the game, because it's actually pretty dang hard. Down here you can see the event listeners for the clicks. Every time you click, it'll run position circle, which will go ahead and run shrink circle. And every time you click, it'll also count your clicks so that we can give you your score later. And that's basically the gist of it. It's pretty simple. It's very nice, and it's a really fun game.
All right.
Go ahead and check us out whenever you feel the need.